Jamagana Fonina Kwaba at the Banit 100.9 to media your friend of Memainti. O Mainti and the Nevia Yaja, Yesu Yahon, Yesuma Yama, Yesuma Yadache. Na o Mainti and I ye charge you and ye be saying was here, do my new coin. O my Ghana, ye de a moon semono, the ayane the enye, ye de coin, yes, I see no. Ye free baby, ya baby, baby. And there's a watcher a young cry ha. And cry ha 30 years back, and you're in wing. And cry ha 30 years back, and no baby assessor. So it tells you, and Ramico office be. No office and Amico Ryan, no. Eh. Me for office in the Mupi, and I just say, and Rama me for more honors, and Ramano, I remember, sir, the first time I me call Switzerland, and Amico was at the Madame says, Ghana, so, and Rama Aquan Kai Pao. And Rama Quankai, Yacobi. Yakobi na mom yakone said ya ye hwehwe na ana yakone said ya ye hwehwe ana you see enti ye nyina menu mienu your contribution and ye de begina oman no na dachi bi ni chirima no ba ya mu se ampa ye twa esa papa bi ye de to goma nchirima ena nchirima ba besomi ene ye ru asafo manfo hwene nsama ode atudwa Somebody to Jan any saying, may born a tough archer, or kind of brofo, na may born a tougher ewa can say muchero. Also, Maya a Christo for a woman mono, ye or how much chichemu at your song. Na ye tina homa, yet me ed galam say. Ye gala, one may faculty quine so, edi to firm a good year. Yet they say yen sassy, yet they say in su and sua. Yet they say just or doma command on a chadu at the mayeno. Yet they say it's a poto. And I get to her. And what you know, say catashe. O maya, yes, say ye Christopher. Christopher, ewa o menimono. Eya o hamu, echichemu, edio song. 70% in a year can you. Na yet to go, na catashe, a many yen. Na o can yame so maya nanke ye. Bia na oni a Christopher ne kasenti. Oni a Christopher ne kasenti na oka say a Christopher ye wo o manimu no. O say ka ye a Christopher no ho pa na. Say we about 70%. Mena me hu ni say oka say ye nyame so man. Na nka ye because menya so say kremoni bi end wo ho a obepese ketase hye ebekoso wo ye manimo. Nananom enso menyi ni se wombe pese ketasehye ebekoso wo yememo ana nananom ebe pene so se yenkose eyefom odomakoma no enuoma ode adom ye ode akyenye no obade enuoma ode akyenye no menyi ni se nananom pranso be o madwen so obi wa sum bi mu a menya sure se nipa de be dwen se yentu anamom bi a Sana mona yetu no eno ena yede be seyo man binyi ni sa da bia na meka o man panyin bia ni wa waba ana obi a na oba be pre Ghana man panyin na waba be kase media meba be ye nuama ebebo oman no ana mebe ye nuama ebe seyo man no o man panyin bia nu ana obi a na opre so oba be Ghana man panyin awa bie na no aka sensemi ene MPP for womo akonya de nyanto emom but the nay aperi aba womakonya ho a meme da we womo ba be yi nipa numi enipa du a epri ni nyina no obi enu amate ona ne se ono no na nisuade hunu no eye nisuade hunu a eboman debi anawa tibida enisuade hunu no dia womo ka kire ne de eboman na emom womo ba womo ne ye eni yeme hu se dia moka ya na no na mo ya na enti yewura osafo mafo oka se nyamesom man a na nka mepe echen so okoka se yeye e Kristofo eman eno na nchen number 2 yewura osafo mafo ne sem na oka ye no waje atom se Nanado danko akufuado ene na ban wo ma faili in the fight against galamsey illegal mining. Wadiatum admit it. Then number 3, wasa dia to me say Nanado can say corruption adokuri yen se nkanka no ene na cha say no kure say ampa corruption no abenyi ba yo ka hu bi no oye senior advisor to the president no na cha say omon konkan bia na corruption no so de masa ogogo sesi abehu data no available e fa hin na ne ye wo ene e fa ne baba bedru na cha say waje atumi say abenyi ba no nya nwuhwe yo na emom de ode baba behye mu ne say morally ye no go be kan twi say e cha say yentete ne ye suban ene say ye da na di na amoman na yeyie me obi obeka sa asem ni bia me ne nya adwen oh mama yentete no hwe entete ye ameka nchiro Ghana ni bia ontu kwan enko amanya hodo a aya yede sa aman ne etwa ye hompoa no Ghana ni ba bia ontu kwan enko so da the first day betu ne nan ediesi sa aman ne so no that minute na wasesa ana monhye no so okay mayembo ne no na tie nsem na okan ye no mayembo ne no na tie
me say wura aka ho na dan mi wura oga so ya bi
okay me ba me twa se ye bebo ene no edi amaw na me hwa transcript ni mu na makan na machirichiri mu ayo wura osafo manfo den sem okan ye no because the point is oman no ye de ya da bia na meka se ye no ya so wu menu mi no ai menu mi no ya so wu papa it is a wujayen ya de pe ne be ye enu nti na ye hyehye mra enu nti na se ye ma mra ayi adwuma wo man ni mu ba se ye nyina ye ka se na ye change attitude ye be change attitude an ye change dadada attitude emra ba na Ghana ha ye nhye o de bisa sensi a ye tu hwei the next 50 years mi ha mani a se yan hye bia wo man yi mu a masa ye betimi abuo man yi ma na ye kama a ye hye mra foforo bia ana lawyer fo amani na mi interview na mi bisa say lawyer sa dia amani abiri mu hu say proper sexual hwan mani abiri mu hu say ye hye mra na enso what ye hye mra na entidien edie ne ba be because ye wo mra bebre wo ye manyimu ebimpo ebo se no ama ne ho ban ezo still amanfo ye asomo kan say asomo die mabisa na sempa ano kan ye o se minu ye ndie wabisa bi pa na emom ogidi se mra no wo ho a edi hu ebeba anu yi ode ma me no emra be na ye nhye wo ye manyimu a emra no enkyere se memfa wo nsa nkokeka o man ni sika emra be na ye nhye se emma obi ni o man ni sika amafo agya idi ana enti de ye se ye ne se ye be mamra ne momma ye adwuma yie na ye ka se nipa na change ni attitude di a ene ye betena ho enfie oha wan na ba be sa be change sa na attitude no wan ya foreign minister call passport office wa okọ kasa bebrebe no enso what entidien Okay, foreign minister ni bu afu amanfo ofa kuntina se ya passport me kra na me wan wase no keka kasa no as what to ananse ma kire because how dey we afi na ba be hu wan me ko go foreign minister honorable Shelia Yokobotwe uko vetting na nado danko akufu ado epa mo sabere na MPP yato aba ma mo foforo in 2017 woko vetting making kan ni nyina wo mo no so ma wotie ensem ono akoka wo vetting se onim se Ghana fo ahohiahia ye fam ansa na yensa aka ye passport etu oba be ye foreign minister no oba ba be hwese sa ahohiahia no ye be firim oba ya mfie almost mfie nso wanchi afie na wani abere akwa kwagina wa abuafu hey maza uwi azu obi change ni attitude anipa ne to won sesa on ye setna ye ditimu ye sesa ukwa yuka womu ni bra bia womu de conventions ena ye adwuma conventions e kire se ade no womu ye na efa na womu agya to so de ase womu timi de bibi fam ade na efa pe no ano no amfa na amfa eno no womu de ye adwuma o ye hwemra egu ye statute books mo etimi de me case su dua se me nko amadwen mu ne de ye sa mora ne de a ene mfie no oha ye besan akwa asan babiem yentie no.
So what kind of message do we continuously give to that population of the country? What kind of moral lessons are we able to put through this huge percentage? If we are not able to do anything to make certain changes, then Christianity itself has a problem in terms of making our words work. So I think we need to go back and visit and go back to the drawing board to see what we should do as a Christian group to influence the behavior of the system in this country. Is it that your preachings, your moral lessons are now not effective? We should ask few questions. If indeed 72% of us are Christians and corruption begins to go from bad to worse, then there is something wrong with even the message we give from this 72% of the population. What's really happening? We need to do some introspection, and as a country, together with the government, take certain actions to redeem the nation from, say, corruption. We have to. We can't allow to just talk about it and continue to talk about it and not do anything about it. Look at what Galamsey is doing to the land. Should we allow money a few people want to make to even destroy the very basis of water we need to drink? There are areas you can't even purify the water. Why? And where you can, we are spending about 3 times what we used to spend in the purification of the water.
Senior advisor to the president or mampanyin na futu fomu papanyin wo me to mampanyin fo dia order no yodi kan pa na yete nenka no moral lessons emra no da ho yesi moral lessons menimobi ana ori gam chewing gum obi bese she's chewing the chewing gum yeah no I don't know but that would be maybe okay said the two no is too much on one cancer also you are chewing the chewing gum obi ori gum ewo membe so ni refi no no nim so nam Ghana eti oyi ato ne nsama to atwe ne kwa na ye mhye no osande hye ne botu yeah Odisi ene botom. Na na dwen se no Ghana. Moral lessons ene ye ken. Yen change your attitude. Bepa mo chewo, me dey say change your attitude we dey. No kreni obi obeka say bia me dey me ne nya adwen. Na emom dey amene woma ebe ya adwen ne ye se yen mamra ne nya adwuma yie. Ah, na traffic light nipa du anu ma twam se wua, ma so red no watwam. Wo si uko tunu for say, oh, I change your attitude. Masa, na ko twam na eye busumi August be ko na wie ye na ketua beba no na ya se no wum. Na next time so betwa bie ma anti nipa no ekoya ade na ya friends so chare ye srew change your attitude me mokro no bie. Change your attitude. Yamma mra no mom nye adwuma. Na mra no ye adwuma yi a eno ena se den sakra bi beba ye de beba. Sese honorable osafo mafo. Ensem okan ye, ensem ye deep o. Eye very very deep. Anything na wie me na ye ba be discuss no. Eye deep. Wama ye hu se wama fail the fight against Galamsey. Nana do crowd in the presidency too so. Nana do kra na san ka say corruption. My government nobody. Nobody will get away with it. When I was your cabro for no kind of come pa slang and come. It's a and your account. You change your attitude and I am running as a money year, Juma year. Okay, Auditor General. Okay, report. Professor Mills, Nakupon Fanny Cranes, yes, that's with the Bianamica. Professor Mills back for Frona, a man for friend, Professor Doolittle, and a Professor Winye, and I will buy ye, and I'm passing ye, and as ye. No, besides, the cabin of a more minor. Now, your baby, you see Kawa. Young Quatana, your national television, a cheat. Now, your Public Accounts Committee, Sabreno. 2009, Public Accounts Committee, Wamujuma and Wamudiano. Young Quatia Moon, some near Bengu baby, you see Kawa. Yano, Professor Mills said the man, no. But I'm in any argument. Your woman, baby, one time, you will crew more. Oh, you may, Monenso. The man, the mood was send a year, Juma ye. Yama brana rishepu nipa na brana mfoso yen ama ya nsesa ya attitude a maza ene na moral lesson ete obeye adwuma kra na adwuma no okomu a no mienu no apon no okofie so Charlie, change your attitude. You shouldn't do that. Oh, change your attitude. Na kamre bi shaw clocking now don't sabo so pa. No wa clock it out. It is time na be clock it out na nya timer. It is a ufri adwuma mu hwa na ya. So. It will so many be so no. Na wa bon say yeah. Adaje na ukonya wo eye ba bi a ukodi wo lunch no. Onso ye de atu sika de akwakoto o man futuo. Ye mabra ne ye adwuma yi a. Eno na ebetime change yen. Na sanya yeti we pa sa me MAC-JERRY miti we ai. Na me boy wia. Na masa bo anwumre na me pon amabre traffic light aso red. Chale me de mabre mabro no betwam wam. Na me ko. Na wa frema ka tem say awe. Change your attitude. And e be yire. Galamsey yen change your attitude. Ono bo so afomafo. Galai. Change your attitude. Adio mampanyen de ni presidency to so ye beka obi attitude wan asem wa me de minimum me no o me analyze me dio o kan wo de na me so me ka me de adia mampanyen e de ni presidency to so even corruption ne kura no eni mi nya sa ka me hwehwe na me bo corruption de mampanyen kan wo corruption ho no onya ye kura na akode the presidency beto so I'm telling you because of can with passion. Kaza wo pay business bi ya master get out. Oh baby na kope wadwuma bi a wo kwakoye. Ene sika nse obotom de ene o say ye master. Me 10 cities na ehye mbotomi. Me 10 cities kwan me fa so a me use no me use. Na momo man ni sika na wo se fa nhya wo sa de aye wo mrada ho. Say ye 1 city kura na say wo kire de ade 1 city ne kwakoye. iti mmara no na ese yehye mu kena na mmara na etima ye adwuma yi yese gala corruption ye change your attitude sa na ye be change dia ye bete yaso ne wu hey meno yaso wu pap yaso wu ankasa no obi anaso wu no ono ne ye ka say go and change your attitude. Oh, you should have a moral lesson. Sir, depend to galana ma MPP for mokra muji tu mu say galamsey communities no apart from tako nsuaye mu apart from tako constituency no ya ka nyina mu luzu yi eno ne attitude no attitude wo mrekwan regional minister bi na nitemebere amanfo baby a yeton wade a enye papa baby a yeton wade enye papa regional minister bi ana municipal chief executive ana district chief executive bi oye na dwen se okopam wo mope na kwa obi afiri soro wa be masa aden politics ni ye no we na wo ka attitude no attitude na nunie change your attitude na nunie ana we nso winim we na ka change your attitude no wetu ya fo nti mom yensesa ende ye be ka ne sa ye be wu akwa asan aba ye be koso aka oh mom yensesa change your attitude corruption attitude ye tu ya fo wutie me mantie woni 100.9 na me need MAC-JERRY OSEI AGYEMAN me tena mo dia mama me bia ma kwafo kwadwe na me ado na produce ogina mechi Margaret Abena frame abankro ene nana ya osafo wo mo na ye in charge of the social media handles no enwe chene kwasi aboaje na me channel manager Dr. Father Dixon executive producer fully supported by my general manager Kennedy Asante Osei Squad wo mo na bo mi chido ma me di dwuma die me de brɛ brana so be kire wadwen nsɛm ya me kan na ye wi anan nsɛm no wɔ hɔ ye bie phone lines no so tuma for the second time no MPP delegate no wo ma opɛ sɛ wo twa eye campaign ma na me gye mama kakra ye bedi won komo Saturday nyame ya adoma special electoral college elections ne beba so eye new patriotic party e beba so saranso na ye behwe nsem akodo a ekoso fa corruption they say corruption kun ye de ko hia nei ore osafo mafo o tu yefui so man a kristofo eye 70% na so keta se sha mene ye na je se ye feli o man a kristofo ye 70% na enso galamsey ye dia say e yo odoma kom na japade odi ama ye nyina na eche say ye feli o man a kristofo adoso na enso ye bibia keke na eche say ye feli aso man yo true no kra no waka no true ala so kira wadwen na wie kana wusuni 0302243540 0302257902 diga kire wadwen e wo sensem we ho ansa ya ba ye topical issues yi so mema ha
Mejoso Agyeman.
yes mema odi any baby akasa free
Me di ne no Africa so na dia yi bi tutu container no ke ngina
yeti ono krasa
ma mentia se ma ti mo so jare okọ ni di here na mentia incoming MP peli na yo ya di obi anyame enka no obani kasi me papa na ya osafo mafo aso wa ya ye nya tum kakra eden tina be kata omongo sa ebe katre all the Christians ayama eseri na ne ba eseri right
no ne de ese ne ye di kan fa ne ba na so be ka sa ayama enye se ne ba no no enti na vacancy wo ho ene ye fa ne ba no na leta obebo ya ma ne ese ho ayama
I didn't know one coffee and water. Me and the one you be after my good be question it by the ocean. And I'm not so from the boat the two and because of the corruption. 1 million Ghana city to pastor. And then the pattern of my Christian. Nani was up on your Christian. It is I do for me now to come to corruption. Up on one and not before the on the boy, yes. I I will blame Aquaman and Ghana for. Also blame the man and not for and then appointee because some of which are making so much fighting and say, some of which are making so much fighting corruption.
Okay, thank you.
And he was a way to allow the people, the men who put an answer no will be 12.
Ayo. Ono so aba be na manwesem ko. Also what dey say? Na me question na bibisa ne say, eye attitude na say yesesa ana eye mra no na say ye mane ye adwuma mra hodo a ye wo ye man ye be mane ye adwuma yie na twea so. Na di hu aba be hye ye mo. Eri na bibisa enye the usual politics na say dey mo yamade no. Na ha.
Magana Jenmon.
Eje mo yetio.
Yo, the Vice Election Academy chairman of Wacheja, Saturday Mukan, Jeffrey, also go to Mapa, and Anado, also ye Juma. Jamaican Yan say, as I say, and Brandon Yajuma. Sembrani Yajuma, attitude, no better stuff, was your coming. Now, what's a man can remember the Papa said, and Kau Yajuma, as a human away, you know, for shame, little baby, if you are cheerful thing. Oh, so but I say, you to me, and yet, oh, would you quite walk off a lot of long paper, no of your little people. So, over here, to my own yet, no what you look to. Oh, was here a regiment, no idea of it. And you're here, Mamma, I keep you no better, papa. There's a brother, and yet you my party, I need to make a young forget it. The more, inquire was on them. Wouldn't say, I saw them so. You probably are very more. And the institutions in England, and say, oh, come, yes, or why not on them, or why not change the shiva.
Medan say, and a ye. Of from Rasway. Maha. Obama, we didn't baby a casa free.
My dad is coming against here. To do a number of men for him.
You're going to make for Vim Casa. It's you.
Okay. SM and a yet to my own name. Yeah, I think this is an amwile. SM Blanca sent a page. Because someone and I have some working. Or Cassia Power, not in the community. But you need some more canoe. And can walk or can of mine. If you almost want to see me, only come out with him. Not yet criminals on mine and bring it more money. No be a pity away. No be a pity away. And then you get some money. There's some luck and some legend. I buy a box of some legend on the energy. And I'm going to happy. And you're going to get him going. When it's a bomb, as I said, can I Japan buy a panel? Because we so many.
Mate campaign to do what memoir Babeka. Mamma of Fufra, how I hay. Aha.
Yeah, Madame.
Yamia Domboko, now so. Yo, yetio.
Papa, I have more of now. Sir, on another woman. I obey.
Ever told me to.
Thank you over them. Into what can I do? I'm going to put them in another one. Maybe so. Ghana and things in the accident. You see, whenever so bad, I said, me to position, if you are them now, can I tell you? Me may end then. Yes, Nana campaign to the team. What the end is you put them in one case of a good guarantee. On Casada. On the over the woman and Ransom and Baba one iron. And you do a good guarantee. Guarantee that was an idea of a good. You go to me because also the first woman and Ransom Baba one iron. Any guarantee. It is okay, guarantee for so to a man will go without a member who president. I would to another with a president. No, but them is a guarantee for so. Let's say you to Nadia. Me and they.
Ayo, Medan say, it's enough for us to say a man running your Juma. My with the enemy, yes, sir.
Of some Roman job. Macassette new able.
Okay, sir, friend.
New able. Oh,
okay, you, yet you, Bema.
Mark, the whole problem here, and Brananka, you wouldn't be able Naaka, on my way for law, my law, by Juma. Emma, what a decision, a shame.
Ofi Professor Mill, Ezeba, President Dago, Wabam. Why the word you want woman? But don't be a woman, Jumable. To me, no, and compare will be a wing at 60 years. Offered our pension, no. Then to the other mammy now, in your 60 years, equal pension. 60 years, not a pension. I see 70 years of watching the hookah. And never blow enforce the law, no, my law, now, ye, Japan. Say, if you could be there, a Uganda water corporation, and a Ghana water, the most laziest institution in Ghana. Then it's not make them shall electricity to a young prayer. You couldn't all of Yemen, now what the light is it too. Nobody is going to pray for behind a so what is it. Share, if a baby a crack, set the baby bring one pipe in you home. If you walk into what a flat. They talk many, but they do nothing. It's why when the law there will be a wild resisting here. When you have an about or
maybe one question. Your attitude, they say, yes, son, I'm running as a manager.
And run.
Me say, I'm running a year, Juma, na say,
I'm running.
I'm running a Juma, yet your fans. Mammy, come on, so do I remember that I do want to do a beba? Aha, maybe I try me more.
Yeah, I know.
What we better do?
Well, no.
Ah, now, as I say,
I told you, Gusso, Kakakabe.
I mean, I said, what am I crying about, dear?
But the amount.
Yo, was a madam.
Mimia, get you, me, Jimmy said, I said more what they are to said the okay, was all day to her, one day to her, not 7 years, for the first time, I may have some man for me, young grinning back. Or no any nipa me jibi se what the school nyansa combine fie nyansa tina me pe na yi ba na sem we no de enti amene na nya adwena no mark ade yam ko back ani emfa o man no koma akrisofo ma politician bi enyina mi emfa ma asofo no omo ni so na ne wo hye mra na so de bi ni so anu yi wo modi ade no bible and a bosom for and a Buddhist in a dear yen I call Bible room near say, yes, a Ghana bra. If you had a yes, I go back, I go cast a Christopher. Sabia here for Christopher Bible, it's the Cadia first of penny, no what we no what for sure, man, or so. It's in the five man who disaster more coming to me say, one to me, new president to a bra, ye must say, ye term. Obi contribute to be so you won't do be. No other catch them say one time you would do. I mean, no yagene because who to me the president who trim your thing. I was seeing your baby say, would you want in your Bible your dear woman? A yamra, it's the assistant, but I was seeing mom right here. That's all me, Pierre will be back at them. Now, Obi Abidjan, I catch them say. And yet you be covered be in that traffic into a 4x4 more than I'm demo. No, I can say, you man, can you remember Yamin read the password? Just send him or see a two who say about you. So what's I say you would be, what's I say you see a thing will be from football. Number here to my be being what you say. Your back at 72% the increase of body. And you have Bible, the farmers of penny. That's all.
Madam say. How you need 100.9. Also, me more how?
So penny.
Yet you.
Yo, penny, Kwame, I don't watch me. I'm denta. Yo, penny, I may say, yeah, papa, yeah, and any senior mentor suffer more for about corruption on the rule, about morality to entity on the rule. Penny Mbisa Hose and Penny Fono or Motesono. Sa into TNA discipline, morality in some more or more bomb. Among Penny Fono or Muno, Sai and Ayuno. So, near almost a day to Musuba Muana. Yeah, I'm a Bank of Ghana, yeah, can say, what 20 come or buying, or the year, and say, and Tisa, who say, what spend more than 5%, and running can say, back critical, who bet me is a bat, who governor, any Ministry of Finance, any, the other sector, Monkambo, Namofamba to Parliament, and one yet. Now, you can't move it to and yes, we now, penny himself, and Raya Juma or my name. Say, you told me running power. You would say, I try a patch on pool. And see, we now am penny for indiscipline, Suban and consumer. If we am penny for finance minister, the country, main Frantica and national cathedral, main for or minisca and or your minisca adequate Musia. But we are the IMF, you call IMF. I will change the economy from taxation to production. Now, Muta and Tony appreciate in kitchen way. Dino. You become say, I want penny Panancaso, Musuna or Brana or Mobile. Nan Yan Papani, a penny, and I was up Mafu, and some no can or taking a home.
Okay.
It does it.
Medas, I know what the hours over the Abba.
Mark,
Yenya, Bemena. Medas.
All the passport to be by. Now, Mark, Maya, Timu, Penny, Yesika, is causing financial loss to the state. Obiko Tubanche, they know you're stealing. Papa, no, Nimsa, crack or Mekasa. Yeah, but will you me on in Amo? Omaya, Penny, as a man to make him see what she now send back with you read. Now, Unyanko Pong, or she in Ghana penny for. On sister. Nanquale, Wumsun Shemusu, no Musumbo, Brady. Corruption, me command contract, no matter the percentage. Yamping for none corruption. Only will be to area or quite one and watch it. Bratamaha come to 12 for red Diana, the Sissio. I didn't know Madame Sutan to almost for sale. What can I say? Maybe I mean, my way, you must 500 or Tiasama Fuka or Bob Bibi. Bosume Ebeka saying. Moti had this socks allowance in the idea. Master, you know, Africa have one of the best companies. In a good. Now, Monpenny for no Bosu and Femi, Nubia, Motoka, Bay, Winia, Moaton, 1,000 Ghana. Medumano Engu. On se samoa no yame or she na. But only yame.
But that's a energy also with the Ababetum. Mahawa.
Major song.
Bemena it you.
But our Jaffan, you make a Africa, my oil fund.
You, and what I hear you, ma.
May auto electrician, but many people
Ah, yet you.
Whether my money you my power with your mind.
Yeah, that's
it. You are my Jerry. Answer na obi be call asari PSA. The tibia was the san yembo su no. So him say no wadi boni a kwa anim. Ama na hu say the oye na M1 na ansa na wa de ode ne ho ama say me am free kuma mu say me treat bia na me wu akote bia fofo. You are my Jerry say sa na ti. So you are safo mafo a wo ba be kasa ende. This is the time I say Wakasam. Because now more opposition about more within MPP form. Baku 40 Mr. Sa party Misika. Edugu different account. I will recommend the form. Any polar focus or monthly. I'm on much your market to say a born yet to Abu Papa. Any concrete concrete.
It was alleged, say, a between party seeker.
But you are Safuma, if it is alleged, grandpa, and was who Pierre be found.
yɛti kromati ɛna ɛwura safo maafo yɛwura frefo boate yɛde ne to legal galanti ano sɛ so obi tu galanti na ɛmfa mmerɛ kwan mu a ma ne mma ho kwan akyerɛ yɛwura frefo boate nkrataa bɛyɛ na ɔde kafa frasa fa so ni nyinaa no yɛwura safo maafo wampia mmɛka biribi anka sɛ deɛ papa ne ka no ɔno bɛga na yi anaasɛ ɔbaabɔ ɔman no nti wo decision a wo nie sɛ ebia wo de taa na akyi wɔ ne ndwuma pa wo di mu wayɛ di na wo te ho yɛwura wɔ no asafo maafo ɛnyɛ ɔno na bɛka sɛ ɛhwɛ regions ɛwɔ Ghana ha sɛ ya regions bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo contribute ma ɔman no but other regions no ɔmo resources na ɔmo de kyekyere ɔman no sɛ nka ɛbɛyɛ a yɛba aban mu a nka yɛhwɛ regions a ɔmo resource na ɛde balance ɔman no ɔmo na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛma yɛ ani kɔ ɔmo ho na ɛno nyɛ kakahyɛ no prɔyɛ no bia
okay beda se mamemfa bɛyɛ 3 calls ni efensi e maha
Magere mejo so
yetio
afro na later the state
okay
Michia Mr. Evans still no kaskoye at Magere yempemfo omodi oman hwamo bebre sabe entitia omo na nanom yede na nanom de amuko mu no eye sa entitia na omo di gya oman mai ene ekiri mbai wo hwe ne mo a yempemfo wo entitia bebre yede ma omo ene wo fa ni yeduma entitia na wo bisa no enye ro na yede be yeduma ndo eye suban na be entitia ni nda suban apro oman we mu suban here apro bebre because police was police motto service with integrity. Integrity ni yesa wo ye papa a obi ya enhya wo obi ya enhwa wo. Ye feel go mutumi yesa. Ma tell me bisa wo ye feel go mutumi yesa na
wo mo ntimi nyesa no nti ebesi den na wo ma yesa.
Ye ntimi mbo le be hye wo because ye wo ba ye mbo ba ye nkyɛn ya.
Unse waka bibi sɛ yɛn na ɛsɛ yɛhyɛ wɔ mo yɛn yɛ hyɛ wɔ ma yɛhyɛ wɔ mmara kwan so o yɛn kɔpa wɔ kyɛw enkobu kotodwe sɛ wɔne yɛn yɛ adwen sɛ de sɛ mmara no yɛ adwuma yie okay beda sebemena amefa de odi hɔ ne yɛn kɔe maha
Magere from to say
Yame adom boko onzo a
boko what you very center
ayo
yeah my obo juma na mission
amen
na asema onabo ya asafo mawo kai me fu say oko kanu in such a way so oka kire Ghana fo nyina ka beboa but say na me tie no na hu so oka kire Kristo fo nko a
no pokra de mame mo a Baby a no gina kasa ne de sa na ese kokoba no ba asem na mu ne de eye Ghana fo no ne ye kasa ba baby o gina kasa ne ntino unse mpanyefo no aya na usually no baby a wo mu gina kasa no so inform eye the contest eje se nsem po na ese o mo kana na no nso eye we ntia no mpo de anken ha adwen
why preacher de I hope it's Friday a Friday baba konkem of was also them na ọkọ try na ọkọ kansa nsem no na me de ade ha me de se emra ya adwuma na emu Ghana efie bia na obewuram se ya Magere obewuram bobu se nipa wo fie wo se munte se garam se ya adwuma corruption ya adwuma se o man no efie bia obekuro kubeko bia no obi abeka jo so ya ati da bia ya ka eti e de solution eti bi mi de ba bi o tara no okasa nanka se wo ka asam se o ka temelia airport on na kufu ado ayi si wo shem a ni ehu bi kura da no e wo temele no en na ka biso ba ka cha biso fo se mo ho airport e temele wo hwe ni ye na mo ma bi bia ko so kama mo bia nfra bi bia Christopher mo mpa na bi bia nko so no dia dia na mi ri hia ba se fi aso wo ka adwuma ama FPP communicators because that's the more yabre yeah akwa be be so that e betina say that the ACP and only kwa na se ko otimi kire se me kira so de wo hedi mi firi apa e fi na ko bia batumra bia no emra bedimu am ya wo say emra ko mai But I'm not a baby. You make a way here. Send a class off will be a cabin.
Okay.
Oh,
let us say. All right. Let us say my last one. Na yedi oh. Oh. But last one, mommy. Maha. Yes, sir.
Oh, now I don't find out into whom be sent.
Me one po. Because me ni baby gado wakwa kwesho.
One yard dear cloud, what I'm find out.
And I said the wayira nso no ni baby ote. And also the wo na wayira na ni baby a wo hye na me hwehwe am ko hwe we.
Wow, the other up to
beto mkaje ba yetu.
Yameka ana mazati asematulia ikimema kutawati
Yo. Yo.
Magari asema odia ekunusuya bado mama yaki kujala jamati ekodenti yangu ni kirikile mwenye president kuko kama magari mimi ya mama yajima Ghana ni yajima ukiake endi uja nani midie na ya okati mama dambu tuja midie na onu ageta wotina oda kana odu traffic light mu ashoye no endi sede na otinam wo ya se oti obekina card ni ki baba be timu wow endi wo yo pass the man ko gina man ko e accident wow all the one say the reason no twice mo ba yi me obi on mo onu osedana asore the crown no ye ba ya se wo ya aban pegini enti mlanni ya juma enti ya juma obi a no one above the law enti ya sanwa mi o semute o mai no beleji
Bedase.
Pam la ya juma oh mata dabia be katata empire ko ni na me ya juma
Bedase na me di afre no bidisi ha ye ni 100.9 me menti dwumadi esu ni we ni ye frɛ no na fa edi kan de to so me no ye de beba make us say Emmanuel Adote Alote watena se oye parliamentary candidate e wendi sidi mo nya so tuom owa ha yaw asanita no so your political analyst make us ono so atena se ya ye de discussions no ye de eba ba ishe so Nana Kwadwo aje ye bo anana ke ono so metwa anim se oba beka ye ho na ansa na no ye wo ye ba
Ponkno Needs FM.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Wo den kan no ntumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura dia ka ho. Wo hwade a wapi ho. O ka sa batete. Eda fo mo one. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a pair, Baba Wari.
Aso.
Ye fear said this way chocolate drink, yes, or Yano Panunianum. Ye bishop free genome snack. Ye Yaho, I don't yet serve woman. Ye did really a pebibia bob we had Yasua. This way chocolate drink in Yanum. And at this one, what's Yanua? Has such a woman, cocoa wom, prick wom, bibia wom, I don't hear any social.
This way chocolate drink.
You hear any social.
FDA, I just said you didn't crack to more jet to say a ye.
Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
There is corruption in the Akufo-Addo government. Let me reassure you of one thing. Every allegation about corruption against any official member of my government will be investigated by the law enforcement agencies. Every single one. And those who make that allegation better be prepared to support it when they're making these allegations of corruption. Because nobody's going to get away with it. I am not going to preside over a government, if I don't know about it, I can do nothing about it, but knowingly, that will support corruption in our country. We need to deal with it. Every allegation of corruption that is made against any of my officials, I have given instructions to the law enforcement agencies that they should investigate each and every one of them.
Now, no. Asafo Mafo, Honorable, Yonkwe.
%2 of the population is Christianity. So, what kind of message do we continuously give to that population of the country? What kind of moral lessons are we able to put through this huge percentage? If we are not able to do anything to make certain changes, then Christianity itself has a problem in terms of making our words work. So I think we need to go back and visit and go back to the drawing board to see what we should do as a Christian group to influence the behavior of the system in this country. Is it that your preachings, your moral lessons are now not effective? We should ask few questions. If indeed 72% of us are Christians and corruption begins to go from bad to worse, then there is something wrong with even the message we give from this 72% of the population. What's really happening? We need to do some introspection, and as a country, together with the government, take certain actions to redeem the nation from, say, corruption. We have to. We can't allow to just talk about it and continue to talk about it and not do anything about it. Look at what Galamsey is doing to the land. Should we allow money a few people want to make to even destroy the very basis of water we need to drink? There are areas you can't even purify the water. Why? And where you can, we are spending about 3 times what we used to spend in the purification of the water. 22% of the population is Christianity. So, what kind of message do we continuously give to that population of the country? What kind of moral lessons are we able to put through this huge percentage? If we are not able to do anything to make certain changes, then Christianity itself has a problem in terms of making our words work. So I think we need to go back and visit and go back to the drawing board to see what we should do as a Christian group to influence the behavior of the system in this country? Is it that your preachings, your moral lessons are now not effective? We should ask few questions. If indeed 72% of us are Christians and corruption begins to go from bad to worse, then there is something wrong with even the message we give from this 72% of the population. What's really happening? We need to do some introspection. And as a country, together with the government, take certain actions to redeem the nation from, say, corruption.
Okay. Enti as a country, yenyina no, yene government no, ese yetimi to anamon na yedi dwa ye ho. Enam se ade na dokoro yesen kanka. Nana ya Osafo senior advisor to the president. And I would say Nenkano. Na maybe a presbyni. Na young Presbyterian Church of Ghana for young Presbyterians. Ye jume di ase yakono kujina kasa yen ya demra ya jumo. Enye morales na zemo. Esa wonye communicanta se wuwu a. Ya okwan befa so esiem. Se wuntua wo tight, wunni membership card. Enye just a mere having a membership card. Me presby here. My last position at midi ye ever presby the whole presbytery. Men and me ye YAF vice president. Virtually me baba ye president of YAF the whole presbytery. Because now me president no or co national. It automatically no men and me be ye president. And no and ya no who know so to radio so until baba president o ye. Ezo guta membership card a ye mu adwuma. Ewo presby constitution mo mrano ye adwuma. Etese me ye communicant. Ese me obi a me kwa awurade adidi. Se me kwa awurade adidi a me qualify kra vet nkra me ntimi nkobi. Emrana sam ne ye ka no. Etinye Christopher no kra ne ye kasa no. Ye de mra na ye adwuma. Nyankopon no kra so onim ne de. So de ase. Ono no onim. Womo a eye ne de a. Eti anor kwa mra sam ne ye ka ho. Tworo na mra ne de ye adwuma ho. Anyway. Nana yaw asanita no ewa ha a business partner ma ha it say
yes mark yami adom wa shira be me ho so ye
yami adom boko
gidi yes so ho ye
yami adom na Emmanuel Alote parliamentary candidate in the name of NDC ewa nyanso tuo yema
MAC-JERRY
and it say
yami adom o
Uguzo ho.
Emi adom na.
Me de anya so to me twen ama wo mayi eye wo parliamentary candidate for MPP.
Okay.
Afi me wadwuma bi ye e wo ho.
Ma confusion e wo trim power anya so to ho no. Me amani tua.
Me twa mo mayi. Na minim so say anya so to mfo. Wo mu be you honorable Dixon Adomakokisi. Me minim say ono ano be you no. Wamu yi na nka mepe. Na fi wamu yi wi na me ho dia me.
Some ho.
Easy.
You are.
Who be my bad na say o ka sem na chira no.
Wo de won jare wo no be bisa questions. You ma no ono no take me kasa maka enyiro te ase. Eti anya wo. Oh, my business partner to say, oh, baby, some question on radio, so I'm a who create dream.
When we saw question, maybe some views.
Frankly speaking, no. Say, me adom na say yi. Rana down for kisina.
Now, I know one for down for nan kawana ede. Also, ya madam for to no so better na obekasa wa down for.
Say, give him there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There's no trouble.
Okay.
There's no trouble.
That's great.
Oh, that's
good. That's good. More go no man so. Because every new ho, yeah, kaza.
They build the branches no. Yeah. Me no more din komo, the various polling centers. Yeah, any branch.
Okay.
I build it because we have to have a solid home and sana we kwa bontin.
Yeah.
Nti ye go so aye bojuma.
Okay.
Nti when fa konya we and that your party executives for nyina ase at the branch level in the various electoral areas. You see my 5 out of the 13 electoral areas.
Oh, all right.
Make up all the branches. And the paying for more Israel Lomnava, Midobiansi, Neo Kama West, that's Tabura Hono, so Midamasi. Any risk cause Kwashibo Honinan, so Midamasi. Any Antiaku electoral area. Paying for you now more, so area Midobiansi. Any Olebu, that's Ablekuma Olebu electoral area, so Midobiansi. Now, make sure me party in paying for so. Now, me Bishop Mills, I don't know, or Ablekuma Famuk, area Midanasi. And me Professor Francis Ankra, no so area me channel. And MAC-JERRY,
okay, that's good. That's good. We sure well, our constituency. Right, what do I do in channel? So, 05037211744. 05037211744. Now, I mentioned common as if free one, the many material for the kind of Burusi. And some pa a year ura your Safoma for their tuja or their two in a name. That as a share Dokorian, Galam say, and the custom lady and it is a failure. Says a normal poto. Ti here say a Christopher to me. Abomodin preach ye, or no cran and one. I saw for in a pulpit to my son, or my catcher yenom a Christopher. Says 70% of the population. Ye Christopher, and normal way coso. Oh, ye ma'am. Some of Kaye, about more to be a church more. My dream.
Mark Madasi. I know there be a massive medical somehow. Na make sure at your phone, na make sure team so. Na make sure Jamaica Farby. Make sure many other things. Na make sure Ketura. Make sure minimum no but some make sure no. They've done well. Alaji Babangida and the other one Mariam. Our money union adute a contest here. And all the branch executives are Omobua ama this time around no union adute. And I can assure them, say, Yenina, including MAC-JERRY, maybe a man shall promise it, will be in the constituency when power is given to Uradote. Na Yambuano, na Untumima, a home, Punto be Infi Hombra. But and son of Beko was now the other two Johnson. My may end a Fidias, despite media company, say, Ghana Hadi, I should tell baby, Ubetra had no customer. And you just say what can track and crofoti pa. And I'm happy say through this particular medium. But instead me be told you some time back concerning circle interchange. So we free Accra descend ba Vodafone. Na a hono a kwano amwo you know sekra. But who dey work Accra? Best 2-3 weeks. Consistently, no, it was fixed. That's what come. I feel so. My son used to the same medium here. I complaining about the filth on the stretch of the overhead, all sides. Oh, call body, that's everywhere. Say in future agada was thrown a full and sign. A normal fee guso. Sabi about down for one about down for modaho. And also my complaints are as I drove past yesterday. Who say omo beg pie ni nyina agada ni nyina omo guso in fact na a truck cross ho omo esesa efin as I drove past right now I made it by here so no me ko check ya na me ba se de be ya betumi a confirm so omo aya na so omo nye omo pie anwa na gu ho bebre I want to believe say they are here to collect them na so enye farefare nti aso ya omo take his steps no Yadamasi, but Mumma is consistent. Mumma will be contractor, foot soldiers. I bet me a tree or mocha. Bet me I said Jumano. Now, so I see an onsono. Yamma attention coho in the same manner. Now, you who say, Yamporter be Musa than another Danko Kufado, His Excellency, or promise you say anchor or per se and cry. The cleanest city in the whole of Africa. So, Massacre, me be more dear. You make sure say, Yabema and ho, I far. Now, under the bridge, so you fix CCTV cameras all over and connect it to the police station and connect it also to the central data center. So the Bayer social vices are whole course under the bridge. A bit more detective, I minimize it because of the population of the people there. Me here no free one. My campaign, and I want to believe, say, Saturday, NPP Super Congress, Omokwe, to elect 5 out of the 10 of the microphone more you omokonje flag bearers. May I say, Dr. Baumia, His Excellency, the Vice President, is my tip. And I want to believe, say, delegates, the needful. He is opening the way for the youth in the party. Bayi Fakabo and co are there. Samia Uku and co, Nana B and co, and all the guys who are in their youthful, they have just exited from the youthful age, you know. They are all behind Dr. Baumia. And I am saying, sir, no matter the bruises on him, he can be fixed. Now, make cancer also NDC more. And also Aboboba. Now, it didn't be more PAP for the running mate aspect. And I will still root for Professor Nana Agyeman in the sense her contribution to NDC 2020 election was massive. And more be an say, sir, reclamation of about 30 seats no munya you know. Be a party nkwa omo ma omo tugu abonte so mbeto aba ama for the first omonya running mate and omonya vice president no also contributed. I mean, we adwuma pa the name die bibia. I'm very happy say ura former chief of staff ne din beto abonte ura Julius Debra say a running mate in tentem obedi bank here, and I'm very happy. I respect him for that. This is an indication say he has trust in the status quo. Now Danfo and a boss ne running mate no. I want to believe say ura Julius Debra has that trust say still Professor Nana Agyeman should be the running
mate. When stating it,
I am saying say by debunking that particular letter no was something that I have respected him for, and I pray say the women's wing, especially one of the formidable women's organizer ever in the history of the NDC, Dr. Hannah Bisiu, would rally forces behind a prof. Now, Mame Betty Mode, and also Etaho. Now, one of the most beautiful women you see in the NDC, Mame Marietta Brew. Hey, Nikra lucky pao. And here is Mame Bossy Ankasa. No son or tie and manage here. I want to believe that this time around there's going to be something different. Mark, Yamra and some Nankasanso. Owura ya Osafo Maf. Partly my namesake, partly Nanaya on the namesake. Na Sanka last make I say Sanka Nanaya almost studio hey. So friend Nanaya Osafo Anambwa. Mafu beka hwanka but now transfer munyina edin crofon frabis. Now sa afutuo no kotu no asori no. These are advice that would have best given in your own family, in your own home. Right? But it appears to me, say, even as commentators, we are missing the point. In some no kojina, asorobe no kojina kansa assembly. Asorobe no.
Oh, Presby General Assembly meeting, I bet you.
Hey, you tell me penkrem of assembly. So, one no could do almost a term no could do as a Christopher Honor. A common issue letter.
One with dear Christopher.
Play the voice. We are missing the content, the substance of normal cocoa. How could you go and stand in a church of that nature? Sorry, a word didn't say. Now, what by insinuating? Said, what moral lessons are you churning out? What message? Now, you have been in government in a higher position for 15 years continuous. And the advice now, the president and you party for so electoral commission. What advice have you given them? And you didn't get anything better to talk about apart from corruption. Corruption. Hey, Papa, come again. If we are talking about corruption, power. But you see, I will not fault him. There's nothing wrong when a criminal or a hardened criminal or an armed robber in jail, and are in prison or converting or koti babula. There's nothing wrong. After a bit are converted, or who said no more and yet and I will preach it. Had it not been that, Nanaya Osafo has no moral right to educate anybody And let me remind him, churches don't make laws for government. Churches make law for themselves. And every church, the Catholic, the Presbyterian, wherever, Islam, they have their own laws that governs them. For which reason they toe a certain principle and lie. They are not in charge of the day-to-day affairs of governments. And sanka ye nya government be ka say ye be use of pomba ko na anka ondi yeso and ye be yi asore ba ko ya ka say e bi a Roman for muni yeso and na Presby for muni yeso, right? They have their own set rules. Now if you have been a government advisor over the period to the point that corruption allegations is full around you, now ko jina baby, it is laws, rules and regulations that shape human character. And to say, well, who is that? Now, Kojina, sorry, now what a bra bonny MPP for a bon, what can who be pa? Now, Kojina Bonting, I could did Christopher Watem. You are questioning their moral message that they are churning out to the people of 72%. Really? Now, they won't count 72% only. Wouldn't you or memoha and a doom so a shas will government nana wom and Mampenko for? The best antidote you could get was to resort to Christians to go and pray at Akoso Moda. Instead of using practical methods in solving the situation, most say as of a phone call bomb pie because in Sione every until Womonko bomb pie and Chiranko Tongu dam nemo. And Rechi Galamse or Jira sorry the more can was saying. Moti had na sorrowful for ya, most crop would drum hobo. And I'm also packing practical solutions are there. Now more Kojina Galamse site. Now more bomb pie. Mu di enyamu di abromu ye sika de si ye friend say cathedral na Christopher enne di anim because ye see abonya nkopon dinti ya e de abata. What is more corrupt than these kind of tendencies? Kojina sorry there. When ya sorry be popular be be krampa Kojina. A sorry a word didn't say Presby. What could do a matter maybe a Kayana Christopher? Right? Anka Chief Imam now going organizing be Afro no could be some Muslim for Islam for say. What moral message have you? Hey, Anka better the piga. No man yafo. One she shamra and nasa mra yashishagu hono. Wo as minister, wa me ya me enforce emra no a. Ebede na nipa ne su asesa. Nyankopon wo se wo boy te se de se so. Nanso no na ewo nipa ho. Enti nipa de eye dan ya se wo gya no kura keka. Obeye de ope. Eno nti na emra ewo ho. Ne ye hye emra no so a ye mfa nkɔhye asorefo so ye hye aban ensa. Na ye yi nkrofo mbe enforce laws. In fact, anka laws ni ye enforce anka wo na na yourself mafo. Anka by now ensa wo na wo preach afi. And you the comfort of your home, wabenya wo ho a wugina Presbyterian church mu a wo dey preach actually. We don't need your preaching to correct ourselves. We need you to give proper advice to the president. Say no me cause we na bam no enye, including yourself. In fact, you should have fired yourself for misleading this country during the Crow Associates thing. Ye ko kan wo se ma ye nka. One abo bra boni te say mo, including yourself. I never could sorry the my dear Christopher Watem. Questioning them, their impudence. Questioning Christendom, say, what moral message have you been teaching? Hey, this man is bold, Papa. Now, say, Christendom, no, I'm sorry, I issue statement. I'll be very, very shocked. But of course, I'm also, yeah, the answer from 360 degrees. Yeah, who said they cannot bite because a bankrupt, corrupt activities. In fact, they use the Christians of today, the pastors of today, as a conduit to perpetrate crime on the nation. The embassy will say, I suffer for him. Ebi mu ni hwa almost galam say omo kan bi. Ebi mu so ni hwa nra chi yakoba ye double coincidence of wants or say whatever they call it. Passports are hold. Omo kan bi. To the point that and now suffer to me loan a friends a government ye project o loan is car. Yes, I could yap akoto na kan bam. More can who be more dream. Had it not been that if you had respected yourselves and made sure, say, You will sit on government to do the right thing for the people. Akaba na ebi edu baby. And obi a ono wa bokro no da obi a wadi dream da. On to me mba begina mo asori dem engeka de mo pen kyerem. Right? Enti na sem de omonyo e ma onfa de ho mba because in some one who abamu as a minister or whatever it is, you are fired. The reasons we know. The reasons are there. They are public secret. Really, you understand? When I'm back, who as a journalist, you know, you want me to commit myself on your where you are feeding me? But we know the reasons. The reasons are out there as a public secret. More man conducting very well in Omampengo for Bemu, including his essence and another. When you were fired, we know. You understand? And what is happening now is worse than the West. And now I'm putting inviting. Mpanyinfo be na ye de dwumadi ehye omo koto omo safre no kropo medene hye ohene bi no wo se asante mem ho ba bi no a wo se o de wo safo ma se asante fo omo nim akon ne no ma wan sama afri wanu mu ko aba e bon say certain part of the country omo no mo resources inti anke ho resource no ye make sure say ye fa mo bi ye fa develop ho no racist comments on pamon mba ne fi ba bi odo mo akohyehyɛ no na mba brunu nya adwuma no be ye and being in government all this while no there are other people can also give equal advice which may even be better which will be better than yours. You have no business in being in government at 80 something. You have no business in being there. And to say some no kind, I leave it to the Christendom to react. And I'm shocked that they didn't realize it there. So it was a serious insult on the credibility of Christians. Then what a moral message have you been churning out? What? Hey, Papa, I pity you.
So say baby and nominate dear.
Baby and
70% of Christians.
Now who told you say 70%? Or Hindu ni? Into one once son is suban, a better no being so son is suban. So catch them so a Hindu dear na is uncle Nakaba crop say a friend say, sorry. So a Hindu, whatever it is, yank different. Now who a Christian once the son suban. What do you yini? Adi abewura abemu aye adokroyen. Now no baby. We must be questioning you the moral grounds, the authority you have to come and cast a slur on Christians. Must on father 7 baby.
Okay. Madam say Nana Yao Sanitano na Tenek. Yema
MAC-JERRY. Mami fa kwanya we sunchia etiefo ne ahwefo on Facebook. Na say former senior minister or Asafo Manfo nsema okano na questions o bisa e wa sorry hono. I don't know say ebia or patch say MPP for ni ora Akufo-Addo ni apamfo nyina no ebia mumnya Christopher from the question is asking ebia na omunye Christopher, but if they are also Christians pa na say ono government was senior advisor na niema na ekoso Ghana no that's why wo ho a then I think the question should have been directed to him enye asofo no and as a Christians no he should have asked himself question that me a part and parcel of this government keta se ni proye corruption ekoso de bia aban we no mo se me hwa because anyway because as the saying goes no he who comes for equity no must come with clean hands. Under this government, in the bree MAC-JERRY, baby corruption baby, and you couldn't do anything. But the Juman share the friend is saying the pastors in the same say because majority of Ghanaians are Christians, or preaching moral lessons. Meanwhile, the government has been included with a lot of laws. Also, be fair, can I say your laws no dosun, baby, and we don't trigger any of the laws. Yet you now Omani say as a senior minister. MAC-JERRY said those days no na the Jumano in the area of Ministry of Finance, Economic Management team and so on and so forth. No, under you know, Share Auditor General's report, they be ever out no, for the past 5-6 years. No. Over 54 billion, they be na waste. Why should we, and then no, you are speaking as if you are not part of any government at all. Like, you have been part of Kufuor's government, any Akufo-Addo's government, for the past 15 years. And you have watched all these things go on. Then you come and question the pastors. I'll be someone say, what kind of preaching are they giving to Ghanaians? Morales are they giving to Ghanaians? Meanwhile, maybe a who senior minister and senior advisor no. Auditor General's report appear they be an year on year no. They say billions waste. And we have lost our ability to trigger to deal with them. As a chief advisor to the president, in December, then you will clear them. No, up to now, they have come back to ask questions. How you have the laws to work? Oh, I think say, yeah, say BNDD and I need be ready no already attend because what did you mean? So let me go and stand somewhere and give a speech and talk about corruption in Ghana. Meanwhile, you are part of it. You have the right. You are part of the governance system to check all these things. So to me, as you say, because of Wunti, ye pamo dumelevu yeah. To the extent say if anything, the Supreme Court about how can say the way a manner you handled that issue was wrong because of Wunti. $1 million. If I was saying you can't want them no. Oh, pamo yeah. Then you come and stand in the church and preach. God is so merciful. MAC-JERRY. God is so merciful because it's serious. God is so merciful because there is nowhere you should be given the chance to say the things are okay, you know. Because of you, Obi Papa Ekonfie, at least according to Supreme Court verdict, you know, it was a wrong thing. Because of you, Ekonfie, because he's investigating you. Until if you have been a senior minister before, Minister of Finance, Minister of Education, and now Chief Advisor, and as a senior advisor, and you don't have to go and stand and say these things. Because even in the church, there are rules. Even for Christians, the Bible is set of rules. And on my Ghana, so your rule. So if you think there are corruptions, fight it. As a senior chief advisor, no? Senior advisor to the government, no? She report that report about no? Concerning Galamsey. Or see the Jubilee House is the headquarters of Galamsey. You know all these things. The people who are behind the Galamsey, according to the report, it was Jubilee House. They are also here, Jumano. And the people over there, they are involved. You can't tell them anything, but you are asking the pastor to go and preach moral lessons. And you are even questioning them, the kind of moral lessons they preach to them. God. Africa is not fortunate, seriously. Africa, we are not fortunate at all, MAC-JERRY. Because you work at a place, one like your age mate, and I say your colleague, Prof. Frimpong Batin, I say, Galamsey Nekosono, the chief, and I say Jubilee House is the headquarters of Galamsey. OTOBU. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't call the people to order. To the extent say, you can't deal with them per the laws of this country. You can't talk to them, but you go and stand. Sorry, pastors, what kind of moral lesson they preach? Why are we ruling the country with the Bible alone? And I say, are we ruling managing the country with the laws of the Presby Church, MAC-JERRY? And the rules are there. You can't do anything. Then you go and stand there and just talk. Now, also, okay, then you take a front page of the newspaper. That's what we do in Africa. We are not serious. Because we need pragmatic solutions. And then you're lost. You're not triggering anything. But just add your voice to the fight against corruption. Say, also can say, Ghana for the one Christopher, and say, yeah, and yet, what are you doing as a senior chief advisor to the president? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yet here, Mohamed minister, is Ladapa, is a care good fear $1 million every month, euros, CDs, and other personal accessories in every month. What have you done as a senior chief advisor? Nothing from your side. You've not done anything, said nothing to it, but you find space. Sorry, them. You go and stand there, oh, can say, oh, it's some way, oh, seriously. Major, it's some way. It's really some way. Now, I mean, some of us are not surprised because they will say, you ban the corruption, pa, or Akufo-Addo ne na buying there. They can't do anything. They can't because almost them complete. They are swimming in it. Almost them complete. Ah, you see, can you na basa, basi basa. Then they tax everything. Yeah, man, they will tax it. Lottery, any game, we betting, they will tax it. No more this cannot. Then we just go and stand in the church and see all these things. And to me, frankly speaking, I don't know. I think it's a one cock cry, and I say, one cash a cranker, MAC-JERRY, a yepa, because in same way, dear.
Okay. Meda say, how you need 100.9. Iman out in Kano, my messages in Libya. A month for Ediaba. Wednesday, good afternoon, Jerry. The MPP should review the super voting system in the party to allow any number of presidential aspirants to stand for the flag bearership position. In order to avoid aspirants attacking each other. It's where you tell the free Gulf estate. Where say MAC-JERRY, Honorable Osafo-Maafo have got it wrong. What the sending Ghanaians want to hear from him are pragmatic steps as government in power to fight corruption and galamsey menace, but not to lament just like an ordinary Ghanaian. Fellow delegate, Ghanaians want someone who is not corrupt, business-oriented, politically radical, bold and fearless, no-nonsense man, and has the tenacity to hire and fire any appointee without fear or favor as president come January 2025. Kennedy, a Akompre Japan, is the man Ghanaian want as president. Inti way Elia Michelle Odifia Shalaja. When say good afternoon, MAC-JERRY. Even Anado and Baumia government closed down Men's Gold Company for over 6 years. SEC and BOG don't have enough evidence to prosecute the chief executive officer of Men's Gold Company. Meanwhile, MPP government have sold properties and seized bank accounts of chief executive officer of Men's Gold Company. What is preventing wicked and diabolical MPP government from not paying innocent customers? And I feel that if Pity Brimedi if you are wrong, because MAC-JERRY, happy birthday in advance to you. And now, 20 feet. And also, birthday 20 feet, 20 feet, okay. Also, my humble request from the MPP delegate, Honorable Alan Kojo Martin, is the only candidate who can break the heat for us. Ain't Pity Brim, Abronco. And that's also with you. Out of it, let the free young Quanta. Also, MAC-JERRY, I always say NDCs are the Ghana's problem. In fact, they are more than coronavirus. We, the constituents of Nkwanta South, has promised not to have anything doing with the NDC anymore. Also, Chia Savior, Sherifa Sechere, Inti of Hitler, and Odiabe. Mistake one day, the free in Salma Dwejiri. Also, good afternoon to you, MAC-JERRY. An enforcement of the law will automatically bring attitudinal change. Anado and his appointees has failed the fight against galamsey and corruption miserably. Honorable Osafo-Maafo will never cease to amaze me. See who is talking about corruption. What happened to Osafo-Maafo's crew and associates? $1 million deal. It should come again. A tariff increment in this ungodly period of unprecedented economic hardship. In fact, the insensitive treasures Nanado Bawumia-led government has proven beyond a reasonable doubt that they have mismanaged this economy. Mystic wonder. It's Salma Dwejiri. When say John Mahama has nothing good to offer we Ghanaians, he should ignore the 2024 elections. Okay, that's it. And also they are what they Abba. Then Okedi Fiasamai Kese. Also, the increment in the utility tariffs will put more hardship on the suffering Ghanaians. The government who promised the people better standards of living is today making the people suffer more now than ever before. Enoch Tiochia Owen Kwame Frimpong, aka the Darling Boy. No one the argued say there is always a reaction after an action. Everything that senior minister is saying is true because over 70% of the public and civil servants, including the security personnel, are all Christian, but corruption everywhere. So that we aren't making use of the preaching or some of the preachings today are like that of the gods. The only person that can erase this incompetence and corruption with much talk do is with much talk do little is Honorable Kennedy or Hina Japan. Where's MAC-JERRY? My name is Surface from Afunia. It's also from today have the map to talk about corruption in this country. As if forgetting that it was through his corruption activity that made the president sack the then Auditor General. Well, I don't know. Comments are Domi Pele 2. Also time I saw. So the super delegate government, the super delegates to vote boom boom for Dr. Baumia. So the church on Namadi Association. And when if it has a good afternoon, Mark, Honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan is the best person to lead the MPP to break the 8. That's so what they are about to come. Okay, now. Yanko Bank of Ghana is semi na a year Lute crash as a purpose. Bank of Ghana and Shimu Mediama Ghana for is it enough? Are we convinced? Said ya Wamakano no is there any further particulars? You will not maybe or what? I say is demanded. And I say and one.
And I say about birthday, so my man was George Nash.
George Nash. Who didn't birthday that way?
And
to
George, baby,
I will be
nothing so mad the same medium way. At the Amaminia Bema Charles McCarthy Yako. Was really papa. Enti memory day bay, say memory day Saturday.
Yeah.
And your bebon pie or belempe at the Asri and coupon so man baby pa more on train. I want to hear him. Mark, there are more questions to ask the Bank of Ghana governor than we have been putting across. And for me, Papa, I have stated my views clearly regards his incompetence and seemingly coward attitude that has made him drawn Ghana's economy into this deep hole that we have. Mark, I may say in Central Phone, Oko Bank of Ghana report, now we say, or more report 2023. Now Oko Kinkanya. Ube who say, press na a Bank of Ghana governor ne beye. Ebi amenamenti ni ye they are stand to be corrected. But there are things that he didn't mention, which I think say we need to have a holistic look. Not going forward, no. Say MPP ne be transfer, say NDC ne be bow. Ya mebo abembi echi say ono so abe dapafo ama a friend is saying Ghana and as a Bank of Ghana aboka. Enti Mark say wutie me here, I do tell you say you banker. You can say net domestic asset. Your foreign assets, net foreign assets. Just our foreign reserves. And yeah, no. If your net domestic asset, foreign, negative, it means a waboka. And no be na yebenya as 60.9 billion free, so 60.8 or whatever it is. Into 60.904 billion, a Ghana Bank of Ghana, Abo Ghana phone, led by Ura Addison. It is only for this 2023 period, 2022 period, just 1 year. Now, Unim say in the ensuing year 2024, World Bank are projected 34.355 billion and also a Bank of Ghana. Into in Koma Yedin, I quite to see a Gina 60.9 billion also pay. But the next year, a cabium at Daho Ghana as a result of the incompetence of Ura Addison and then Crawford said 2024, a cabium Daho a 34.355 billion. Now, what it is that said the World Bank and IMF projected the growth of Ghana in 2016 say 2017, 18, 19, there was going to be a growth rate of about 7%. No? It is the same way they have projected the debt portfolio of the Bank of Ghana that 2024, you were cut at 4.355 billion. 2025, you were a 9.036 billion. And 2026, a car that actually 5.760 billion. Now the 2027, a car that 2.035 or 038 billion. And this 60.9 billion now ya beto ho. And ya no kwan a car Bank of Ghana boy you. A car gugu ye nim no. Okay, can bo 60 point something billion now. Ya can one says be in effect no. Sa IMF bailout na yakwaji a 3 billion. What they become 60 point, who convert ye 60.9 billion into dollars. Ye be $6 billion. Ndinche say apart from Ghana ye ka ye di ahuru ni nyina no. Bank of Ghana ne kokwasa aye no. What the ne ka no eka World Bank bailout no ho anche say eye eka $9 billion eno Ghana. Esan be kan ye kana eda ho dada no a eno ye mfa ye nsan kan ye no. Asan ababe kan ho. Na we nyina so efi ho a ensewe years no Bank of Ghana because wa boka because of esika pudu omu twaye egu system ni mu any auction failure ahodo na ayebi akwati so oton mango I'm sure say my good brother as a finance person will help me. Well omu floati ye finance say treasury bills nesa number and I am taught to their expectation nti akwati so akwa mango na wakoton yan to ni na be prend ye wo se ma me ma ye ndi ni sai eno ne ka auction failure na ka ho ase eno ne ka aboye nti a ende yete ho na mabisa say sa $250 million na omodi si sa Bank of Ghana head office no yenya simple analysis ni mbc ho say is the cost really $250 million so o say obi de $180 something million and you see 1,500 and something units of housing, a whole new city. Waboka into be prosecute mo. For that matter, no kropo na da no kropo e won to aso. Obema na pro. Na obi nso ede $250 million, similar amount. Ede kwa kosi edan kura mienu. No wa be catch me say. Sa edan kura mienu no. Na ne car park o said no. Cost you to that whooping amount because it is a securitized and as a security installation. Hey, the security installation and questions I am maybe said the BNS. And yeah, atomic and as a nuclear reactor. And yeah, the share Bank of Ghana head office nasi you. A foundation, ho, a bon, yeah, two, as at the force, two bon, oh. Say, yeah, two, a bon, horror. Hose, a horror, I a friend foundation. Now, because a bank ninti, na face one a central bank ninti no. Na baby a be kura foreign reserves and foreign currency, gold, etc. ninti no. So we two born no and as a foundation no. Uba ye no corner. Me say ye the gold ba ko sia ha. Ye bu a bank keke no what to. The security implications na a denya enti asese e cost yes to that amount. Nkrofo echobo ewum. The revelations are coming. But Owura Addison there, the earlier the better he resigns with his deputy. If it were to be in other jurisdiction, and Komukwa Kurache, and Maka consistently Messi Sudia, say Owura Addison, and no year governor of any of the countries who is Simona saying, and can only the first person about to you. Because he has been incompetent, he has been coward in managing the system of Bank of Ghana. He has been used to, run Ghana aground. He has been used to run the central bank aground. And such a person cannot continue to be there. It is for this reason some of us support strongly the picketing. The police forces say, almost and then the woman dictate which route to take and which route are not to be taken. Police for motivo. And actually, you could be obedient. Millions of dollars. Now, from the IGP, to the last person you recruiting and no omumu ho an ye kokko bie ne dan ye ko search no a ye be ya $500,000 and so omumu ho an ye be wi an 2,000 a be di boso na wo
na ka police for here there.
Their mandate is to protect.
Emrabe no mudijina so protect this will be sick aguni there.
There be the make no nyanti ase. Omo pre omo say ma ye mfa ba bi ese ye be fa no. E na me ka say ekuna ye kono omo na ye ko ebe na mebu no. Ekuna ye kono ye ko amagana for which they are a subset. Na omo mu huan ene sika ye ko hu wo Cornelius Damu. Ono
na de afa ho.
Me fa mo say me pa kire omo say. Sa ye ekuna ye ko a amagana omo ka ho bi no. Omumba ya ho ban ye nko sa ko.
Enti wo munya ne sa na ba bi amonam no e ko ne ye Central Business District. Enti ba bi a demonstrators ne be fa no wo mo hwe na wo ma control routes a ebe ma obi so e ko because mind you demonstration no Ghana bi anyo oblige on join you. Enti obi kwa kwa na de wo na wo do demonstration about be disturb no. It is just like you are saying they are to protect.
They okay I said they are to control, but they are not to dictate the route. That's what I'm talking about.
Routes,
you cannot. The police service has no mandate in any of the laws to dictate the route. Demonstrators, person who use. Ye tax near the talk, and you say, Brabe boy your home by, and keep it me a idea. But I say, Brabe boy your home by, na young fat me because Nipa di su said an I as for walking. Nipa ni su no. Add moral lessons ye ni binit no ebi a no obi akofa baby nti bra na be make sure say sankrofo no omo nkofa baby. That is your mandate. But for you to come and tell us demonstrators ne say and I say organizers ne say baby meet you
it's over so say obi be demonstration baby akeke so
anje baby akeke o but want to mean so ensure obi say demonstration no baby am say adia emra emma ho kwan emra
public order act.
Public order at regards demonstration is clear. Every citizen has the right to embark on a demonstration. Demonstration, no. Me say Marco Picket, they went all the way to Parliament. Sorry, Flagstaff House. Flagstaff House, maybe demonstrators on Befano. Which of them is a securitized installation? Right? Here they say, Nipa Suntino. Ebi abra na be boy ho ban keke se de be ye obi en touch man fa kwan an yen yesi ye be fa so no so na se wo ba no be ka kire demonstrators say e kwan na mo se mo fa so no me se mo ma mo fa so na ebo mo fa ni say ya okoya na say ye bai. It doesn't lie within your ambit to dictate the route to the demonstrators. Your duty
because
is to protect
public
them.
order act na so ka say and to say wo koye demonstration man ko tietia obi that is exactly what they are doing. Obi be business for also go demonstration e be kwa blocking road na dipa na ba beka kwan
demonstrators o maka so block road
no and the pardon me here ka wan say me
enye so stars na ye oh so the so star na display there and even the so star no oh and untin you say brana so be pie what to me correct that measure. Is that not the case? Yenim say nipa be to me aye the emfata per omo organize demonstration no omo rules set out no ebia na obi abe ebi kropa na obi fi abontin infiltrators probably to me abem abeye de omo pe. It happened politics that you to me asoma nkrofo am aba be say demonstration no using them to say omo ye demonstration no omo nye law abiding nti you say bra o na say bibisa eyiniti a quench that fire. Simplicity. Adia emrano public act no etia. And say also ko demonstration. And kwanko about the job because you see of seeing BBB there's a word for it. So we bo who the just be who be man say obeyi kwatre kato so. And no the emrano tia say won to me nyi ho kwatre kwasa enkonant nante abonti. And no you betumi stop. And no kropo no emra na best stop. Na say emra antumi stop wa. The police mandate is to protect the quadrical person. Inti di omo ya ndi omo nja yo na ekun no omo na ekun amomo. Enye omo dan mu na ebe wi a 1 million no. Sa 1 million no. Wo ka bomu a police for be say 1,000 omo salary per month no. Ebumpo
obi anko yi obi a 1 million no.
Obi anko yi obi a 1 million.
Obi akowi obi 1 million Ghana. Why no?
Esika ya koleni oso ye kowi ya wa hu wa belempe.
Yeah.
Na Mark wonti efie ha na. 1 million ya twe film na ohun ye. Kuraposi.
Say na say e go no wo kan na waka ne ye ne.
Na maka ne ye odi otie bia nim say no na meka. So person will try and because I said, you understand? Until I'm saying, say, more police for 1,000, you come bomb. I doubt police for I him pound or take home.
And says he can free Bank of Ghana. Free Bank of
Ghana. Yes, say Bank of Ghana. Now, Bank of Ghana is kind of what do you know? A bruise, Cornelius, Diano, a bro, tansan. Until you say, now, as you can't say police near the trio, Kai, as you can't say barracks no more, this is Baby. Is can't see a pavement blocks, our barracks, or Memunina, na mfutro endo chromo. Is can't see a crab boot, papa, at the mammo, and I see a dish a Kumasi shoe factory near your boot, papa mamono. And no nan crofo, I boy a quatica, or more faculty, every year chaguma discano. Into your quiet demonstration. That's yet to be retrieved as a can at least you're the beato boot a mammo. You're the mutual ammunitions a mammo. More to me, I be a freezers necessary bonten, fridges necessary bonten. A be at this time on tongue a pocky, mobaton a friend say, cheese in this mano. Inti, we are fighting for you and for us. Inti mudi ankaya kupuno I mean yo, na mo boy a basso. Na fe dia mudi yankoti. Say, yeah, my mom faho. Hey, I have been speaking about regime institutionalization. Inti we should be careful. We shouldn't be seeing the police and the security agencies say, abandon by why they do the bidding of the government. No. Where you have no case at all. Man, ya no say, ya mama ni die, emrane si yan konko yi masuti, ya be yi masuti. Na ma ba fi abebo man, ya say, a friend say, sabe, mini pa bi e da ya wan sorry ya. Enye me say mbebo man, ya so me pene kura bia keke. Na, and also, a friend say, ntokwa wo ho. And I'm advising our men in uniform. Said the fight is not for the demonstrators alone. It is for Ghana, and the police or the security institutions are a subset of it.
Medase, you know the finance person. Bank of Ghana for explanation of the buy. One more chance I can't cry and then you be can the two. Can I check?
MAC-JERRY.
Yeah.
Yes, me say me a finance person, but me say me a question. Na question will come out any ETF for you now. Say you share report, financial report Bank of Ghana at the Barbontin because of IMF. I'm a obi etiom ho a show mono. Share report. Now you share press conference minority leader or 2 force a year. And I you share response Governor Addison, Miss Governor Addison, Eddie Bayern. MAC-JERRY, any ETF you share the response no eto asumo na sento asumo. That's me question now maybe sir. Because me funny one means sir. You can say what print sika. Na ono no say no. Nyame adom okra PhD in economics. And the printing of money no on him institutions like the consequence of printing money. And I face that particular year no. Obi say inflation moved to 54%. You can see there be enu anyefi. So 54% no every infant. After so uhwe yesika sem se na call ya bibia say no. Ni nyina gina the fact say you print sika no. On say there's something about economics. Sika bebre ewo o mind mo a eye se sika no every economic activities. What you say? Operational activities say that one generates sika na then is good. But if the economic air cost didn't generate that amount of money, but when I will print here, that is where you have issues on the macroeconomic like inflation. Wow. It's when you see you can't also there be. And I face number 2. Yeah, you can say why a loss of 60.8 billion. Also there be a technical loss. Now central bank there it's not about profit and loss. MAC-JERRY, uche etasum. Because common sense, see, the man lacks basic understanding of what banking operation.
Technical bank and central banks, you know. Say one more and your profit and loss. So when you deposit in
no, MAC-JERRY, apart from regulatory activities, they carry out banking operation they enter into the open market, the open market operations. $8 foreign currency, the commercial banks,
No one margin so fast.
Yes, Omobansu, Ebeton, treasury bills, they carry out activities. They have to write their financials at the end of the year, accountant, auditor, or editing. And I think we see, man, maybe he's forgetting. Your accounting profit and loss, and your economic profit and loss. The first say you are a government institution. That means you don't have to make profit. We have economic profit. But how can you tell me say a technical loss into a year? Meaning and Ora Center about 5 years projection of loss we are coming to make from now onwards. No, meaning say it will affect the company. And I think so say because they made a loss 60.8 billion. No, your total equity, the kind equity is talking about you the shareholders contribution. And I say your shares what company no total equity is edna negative 55.1 billion. Meaning say your chef fine woman no according to negative. Meaning say every Ghana near Bank of Ghana property no yadika. That's the meaning. So you can't tell me say it's just a technical loss. It means the business as what BOG no and koye bibia say I think the man is missing something. And you see, sometimes when they come out to talk, almost feel say, baby, sebi, those days, Kwame Nkrumah time, baby, go school, no. Only few have gone to school, no. Still, that's why I was happy being. That's where some of us have the pain. Because this basic banking operation, basic accounting, you should know the reason why you must declare profit and not loss. You should know. Say, if you do it that way, no, if it's affected, once it's affected, how can you tell me, say, it's nothing? Meanwhile, your total equity has gone down into negative. If it's nothing, why is that? You check for what Bank of Ghana no? Because the bank must make profit and at least say next see you check around or be a dividend because be our shares and equity no. You must supposed to enjoy what dividend. But the company is in negative what asset and you're telling me that it's nothing and it doesn't affect your operations. Do you only do regulations? I think say the man should go and come back. And it's all because I'm often say, can I do an can the NTS here? About the finance in the NTS here, say be or more among crap PAD, no, they understand some of these things, but not some of us. Because the man is completely incompetent. I'm telling you. Seriously, he doesn't understand what he's doing. And I don't blame him.
But also at the end of the day, a canon so no, a banner never write it off. A car, or no, your friend is saying. Or no Bank of Ghana no or absorb and nam so ma even here IMF. All these things are explained.
Is a coward. Why should you allow your data? Sorry, why should you allow to write off the car with that one man? I bind to me for you say write it off. No, of what right? Say write it off. Is that how you write off loans? And then if a friend is saying, MAC-JERRY, me know you na loans I the banks no. I'm writing off here.
And then I'm a car back when you accident. What dinner side no a book company as say to no some country someone writing
it off. No.
Doesn't make sense.
Into like I say it's a coward.
What's company near Nidia?
All this kind of I bind the car and you sat down to write off that amount of money. Instead of telling Aban say I'll give you this a particular period to offset and that's about just cano. I mean Aban will tell you to write it off. Into like I say the man is a coward. Look, the man is completely incompetent. Ejimano Onzu. Basic banking operation, no, he doesn't understand it. Because for you to tell me this is no, means that you don't understand It's very simple. I'm telling you. Because we have accounting profit and loss, and we have economic profit and loss. So you can't tell me, say, because it's a state-owned enterprise, we should just be there and be making loss. Look, for the next 5 years, no, BOG will be making loss continuously. Now, Obi buy it. See, this is where I have my pain. Obi buy it. I hear Ora Mahama, any NDC are buying, and to me, managing Bank of Ghana. And your profit, year-on-year profit, our book no so. It means your SS, it means the hospital, and the Bwagana for Momo Fresh incompetent, only about me. So, what should we call you? MAC-JERRY, what should we call this man? Oh, so you shouldn't bring that in at all. Nobody forced him. And again, you see, laws are, on say, man, no, so, what's the responsible? Oh, again, I'm going to say Ghana for be near cost no accounting the NTS here, finance the NTS here, economics the NTS here. So he came to lie. I'm telling you, he lied. Because on see where he's supposed to trigger and send a report through the finance minister to parliament say, we are going beyond the 5%, you know. Oh, yeah. There's no record. There is no record in Parliament. Say, a finance minister, as per the law, the Bank of Ghana Act 30.36 next year say, if you have emergency, no, you have the right to sit down, finance minister, governor, any controller, to sit down and agree on what the new threshold. And that communication must go to the parliament, you know. On 1 year, but all your president can say they did it. Where is the report? Yet here, finance committee or parliament, they don't even on both the MPP and the side. OBA can say there's no report to that effect. There's nothing from the finance minister. Also, tell my finance minister about the debt exchange program, any IMF program, no, or the shame. Can you imagine? Is that what the law said? Is that what the law said? And also trying to because when we say but some of us we understand it. I said the man is completely incompetent. Now the earlier the man leaves, say that is the problem with Africans. So the man has no conscience. Because if you have conscience power with this particular management, you know, you should be off the scene. Then the next point, MAC-JERRY, the next point, I think say a lot of people should have directed the preaching, you know, to is the issue of the head office. Head office are yes, you know. Do you know, say, MAC-JERRY, they don't know how much it will cost them. They don't know. Because they have varied the price 3 times, my boy.
And
they don't know the amount. How can you start building?
Director of Finance, one window, ne one asempe FM for Kasaya na. Wombisa no ka say, and we do me. Time Ben I'm plan 5 years ago. Into a whole director of finance, and you don't know how much it costs.
And the Miss Governor Addison, say almost started say 2019. Meanwhile, PPA document, say it was 2020 August, and say now you apply for the PPA. So how can you apply the thing? Meanwhile, you're already building. You have not even open for tender. Because if you apply for PPA, meaning say you have some few companies you think they should go through the process. So if you said the building started in 2019, meaning the time you send the document to PPA, now you are doing your own thing, which is against the law. And this is where Settlement Formas Direct is preaching to. Oh, sit there up to now with all the experts in the world, the quality surveyors, your friend is saying architects, draftsman, whatever, all this is you don't know the amount it will cost you to put up the head office because you started from $81 million, then you vary it to what? $121 million. Then you went to vary again to $222 million. So you don't even know the cost that you see, this man, if he has conscience, must not sit over there because he is the final authority. You are the final person. And you sat down. I'm a board, no, give a in fact, he's even the chair of the board. Am I lying? The same person even chairs the board. And you have proof for that thing to be built. And then no the cost. No. Meanwhile, in that same zone, Usha, the BIA one, if anything, say Rich Tower, Heritage Tower, and EcoBank head office is just there. They spent $60 million in putting the EcoBank edifice. Look at this, the size of land. Look at the edifice. Look at the structure, the car park. The glass building costume $60 million. Usha Kempinski. And this costume $50 million. Mamu dena sin chenya. Moseno. Every time you keep varying the cost. And even the payment on the cost is quoted in dollars. So why the variation? You can't tell me say exchange rate losses. From where? Why the variation? Oh. And I think that's why I find it difficult to understand Zafamafu. Because who are them? You are senior government advisor. OTO, only president, because the president appointed the governor. You are part of the economic management team. You can't preach to them. But when Presby, preach, say they should watch the moral lessons of Mohumano. Look at it too.
Yes,
look at it.
You can't preach to him.
You can't preach over there. Say there Musi, similar building, EcoBank head office, MAC-JERRY. I know assassin Esu with good car park, all that other things. It cost almost $60 million. SNIT has so many buildings over there. Go and ask them the price. Rich Tower belongs to SNIT. Heritage belongs to SNIT, and so on and so forth. Then you know, ask them how much it cost them. More than there, you don't even know the cost. And the governor is sitting there as the CEO, the leader over there. I think if the man has conscience, by now, he should have run away, crash. Have even sent a letter of resignation. The same thing. It will.
they came again, they said it is 250. And you could do nothing and 400 million.
You see?
So the same thing.
The same thing.
The same tactics
now. To be frank with you, Jubilee last for no.
No, Charlie.
The usual names are what Jubilee last no. The usual names no. Those who think the country belongs to them, they are more powerful and they deserve to lead than any other person. So go and vary it. Because no, it doesn't make sense. You have gone to tender. The cost of the building be bear down that this is $81 million. That is how much I want you to build for me. Once I let you be our starting, then you go and vary the thing. Back to PPA say, no, the price should increase by $40 million. Then you go again, down by another $100 million to $2 million. And Jerry, maybe say, yes, it's here for a multi-year, including our host, no. Okay. If you are the response from governor, no, if you are a trust man now, because you see, some of these things, it's painful. I'm telling you, it's painful because that
one question, baby son say, yeka 60.8 billion, as he indicated, say from 1992, into more account, na maybe say, see then a cano etimia what your books, man,
another lie.
Till
say or chantro because
till this time because you say a financial year, no. And I presented that financial statement. Yeah, no man, you cry nim akuntabu mu bebre no nti adene kana etimi adawa na ya we ya na sa kono na
MAC-JERRY me say ni nyina ye ntro. You see in financial documents no your income statement no balance sheet any cash flow. Now income statement is only tell you it's only for that particular year. Balance sheet it takes effect from the start of business. Tell me you and you say see who a total asset say 3 billion. It means asset from the time I must say yes, that's balance sheet. Who liability say it means from the time I'm saying but we can't about profit for the year. Income statement is for a that's the difference between balance sheet and income statement. It's for a particular year. Now you are making reference to into how total revenue as again total expense. Immediately then you strike the difference. And it is expense echo beyond the revenue now. Then you have what negative and that's a loss. So how can you tell me say from the time of Rollins? This is a lie. Wow. Now who we are, whatever you get, you post it in the balance sheet under shareholders fund. And nothing now, only say normally you post your profit or loss under shareholders fund. Baby, near those who own the business, the capital nation, that is where you post the loss. Anything now, the total asset and asset equity, negative, because you see, loss, no, under the shareholders fund. Oh, it shouldn't come and talk as if we are kids. Oh, no. It can never be from the type of Rollins. No, it's a lie. Oh, it's a lie. And then it's because they printed money. In fact, even their press conference response, they lied again. Say, 2021, Omama Abensika, which is not true. 2021, they printed 35 billion at the Boabine. And who as a governor, and Obi PhD in economics, say, and who wants like there are consequences that affect the economy, but you did it. Because I said that same year, you can say, let's say, we have to run to the IMF. Hey, go IMF. He was part of the team because, according to sources, he's a member of the EMT. Even the EMT, they have a subcommittee vice president, finance minister, governor, for me, economic policy committee. Then you know say movie. But now and then BBS say, yeah, can't namu chantro. Me I say if the man has conscience, then he shouldn't wait for the NDC to come because 5th September, MAC-JERRY, may fa akonya we e da catch Ghana 14 say 5th September it's not about NDC alone, no. It's about rescue Ghana in the hands of the devourers. And to be me 5th September, it is a chrome, if the man has any conscience, he should not even remain in the office by now. By now, no, on a soon letter, informal president. Now, President, my dear Addison, send a come chair, if any says Cecilia, no, my dear Addison, I know you'll be vindicated in future. Not as soon KB. Oh, not as soon KB. It's serious. Mr. Sefumafo must go back to the president as chief advisor. No, on 24. On moral lessons. It should go there and give moral lessons and stop destabilizing in our churches. I think the church, they are doing their part. Now, by this question with him, you have all the laws and everything. No? Go back to drawing board. Go back as a chief advisor and give moral lessons to the president. What Nehemiah say, look, this building now, they are varying the amount. The difference of 100 million. Look at how much food it can provide to the free secondary school. A Canada friend is saying those who supply the food, no, and $200 million. It's not up to, it's in cities. $100 million, if you convert into cities, that is almost 1 billion times 10. 1 billion Ghana cedis. He can pay them. MAC-JERRY. Okay. He can pay them. He can pay the school feeding. He can pay secondary schools. He can pay them. But that's just that money to build just an office for few people to go and sit in it. I think it's Ghana for
all right. Higher needs 100.9. Quickly, MPP conference, you know. Yeah, I was out Dr. Bamia.
Dr. Bamia.
What do we expect?
For the first 5, no.
Yeah.
I expect Dr. Bamia.
Yeah.
Lunch to Japan. Kwabna Japan. Then I tip your friend saying Ura Ajaku. These are the 5 on my mind. These 5. And I want to believe said they will be in the first 5. But the ultimate flag bearership, about Dr. Bamia. I must also use the opportunity to wish you well. Now I must also admit say their decentralization system no more used to know. I had to abandon with different regions no. Because a very reduced cost number 1. And a 2 so a very reduced needless say and yeah dear me fi sanke basic man was so but we have witnessed situations a year passing for by central point to come and vote. Maybe a car accident be more. All those things sanka e bibeba modia anka it means say we've cut those things off and then cost will also be reduced. Until I wish them very very well. I pray that they will conduct themselves very well within the various districts now areas no about vote no. Now voting orderly. Said the bear between 2-3 o'clock, Ecobo 5 or there. Peace FM, NIT FM, OK FM. Now start here my result.
Yeah.
I wish them
all right. And you might also and then
to be frank with you, MAC-JERRY, almost super delegate conference. No, I think it's unnecessary. Seriously. Who only part 10? You already have a delegate conference. Oh, I think the number 208,000. Why don't you allow them to determine who leads you, rather than amend the constitution because of what the AC 2007 no? And with just less than 1,000 people to go and choose 5 out of the 10 before you go there. I would say we know some of them will score 0. This small one.
Likely.
It's one but who called general one? I don't think anybody will score 0. So you are going to deepen your woes. Well, as for us in the NDC, they have given us more ambitions.
Right. Okay.
In some of the PAP, at least we have information. I mean, I don't know say you candidate. But we are ready for anybody at all. They will select on Saturday and 4th November. We are ready for them.
But that's it. Mama kwa manu so and also better what you issues are you discussing. Including MPP Saturday. The anymore. 03022 43540 030225790. Eba cho memwajo. Oba bonito. Yanko 1 minute.
MAC-JERRY.
Yes, Yanko.
Pacho Evans ni.
Yo.
There be a honorable Canada Japan will be a Yamenkano delegate Monkaino. Mark, mestre minianumi. Menkase demonstration Mamunko. Na sani aya omo attack police no. NDC abreso na yewura kudalo. Ye call let my vote count. BNC ye abrantie ba ko ye bonani. Media mafutu amede ma mrantie ne mabawa. Se monhwe muhusu ye. Na munko di obi achi na unkohwere wonkwa. Na abrantie no make an wawu. Oti Ghana fo ina mra. O ba na wo de oyere ne oma aka ho aba. Because politicians mubeya munya power no a wo mo ebre ma mo no kura no mon kai won mo abreso NDC abreso na yewura one pound se hwan na governor sika ira wo Bank of Ghana me nkasa bibi esi wo ho a ma mo nkan mo abreso na esi ye no ya na mo adi kan aka no ansa mo aka we
Okay. Meda same. Mami for next one. Ma joy. Ahanso a yanko. Yes sir. Yami ado. Yanko yeti o.
Yeah, Dr. Baumia.
Oh, bemana, bam foforo ne yanko. Meba cho memo ha.
Men bi Josu.
Yeti o yanko.
What's MPP for? Party papa. Adi akosu ni ama fun akosu wo man we mu no. Omu mpese ebeka. Sa umba ka sa umma. Men start obi se man mma. Akufo-Addo time no say demonstration si wo Ghana. Since 1974. What say demonstration si Akufo-Addo? Ayo mu just sem na. Ayo mu kan ebufu man we a. Why your man nyina poto basasa no. How? You cannot see the way. Obi afani yiri ni mba ko ye be kwa demonstration. Na 2024 one. You come pa.
Meda say, mami next one. Meba cho memo ha. Yeti o bema yankon. Oh.
Meda say, we dey tell. Abekumanov. Honorable Abraham Oben. Say Abekumanov pay 90 so. Memenda also contract odoko 42 man idjano ono mo kakasa. Yes, I be about one case of Mississippi or more. The brand of snow. Don't want to make a chain or memenda. My Jerry, Dr. Addison, on pool demonstration, Yabaya, Naya Kuku Nefri. Yeah, man, it's now Mike Ghana, you just say na Bank of Ghana never. That's how you Ghana ni Nam Papai, Nijuma Odi, and Yawo, I will have a sabi, and somewhere before now.
Okay, mami for next one. Meba cho ma he. Yeah, me adum yetu yanko.
Yo, I'm Steven. Meba cho omo deep pressure, omo kika say and they project demonstration, great demonstration. Obi ba isi Akufo-Addo na ye. So me patch say on the 5th, me person who former president Mahama and then a man now demonstration I say. Miss made demonstration. Miss made demonstration.
Okay, meda say, mami next one. Meba cho ma he. Yes sir.
Well, my girl. No, okay, can be the one part. You can't Bank of Ghana. I mean, can no. Woman deputy director Bako Oba over $200 million. Oh, Bank of Ghana, we will go and record that butchery. No President Akufo-Addo pointing for people. So, no more money can tell no. The MPP over the Sika, I know Bank of Ghana no. And you see Kakitwa. You see a baby and Kabi. But every day, 30 day, demonstration I make for form corner. Papa Nia, the president to be in sure. President Akufo-Addo, what that? Let's have the market demonstration no more because Nia.
Okay.
If you present to do no
Meda say mami fa mienu na mi fancy maha.
Yes sir.
Yeti o yanko Mr. Cotton tentem.
Yo, Meda say MAC-JERRY. Micha Honorable Emmanuel Aloti. MAC-JERRY. Na do ni Baumia. O ye odada fo. Adetsa mikasa. Man, I'm more opposition. Oh, Cassatia increase in tariffs. And next to the library, the water bill they do. Oh, Katia got a first Mamma Timothy, as a petrol 14 cities. And the petrol, almost 60 cities. When they were in opposition, they spoke against taxes. And they said taxes so much for good gather for also. The taxes are almost increasing. And now go down to the tax. Who go to not to make tax? You try Bola tax. You try COVID-19 tax. You try levy. Na ko bu disque pour ye bi papa ka ye wo. You try no obabesen ye kukuli demu. So obabesen for this amount of money was this demu can of for tax the better get. Akufo-Addo is pretend to destroy this country. They came to kill this country. They came to steal this country. Bank of Ghana says you call yourself MPP serial caller. You come on radio and defend this thievery. You don't feel ashamed.
Okay, may I say, my last one, Maha.
Jerry, Namia soon be cow.
Yes, yo.
I remember to a phone and Mikasa. Hey, Mr. Forty, Cafe no blow, mana pressure. Nati, oh, Miss Onyabutre. My Jerry, my Namintia, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Now, we started delegates in say, Saturday win, Yantunu, boom, 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 manu. Now, my Jerry, now at this radio Bakona. This week, you know, we did Transima MPP. Say, Kamiko Efodia, and Kaya to Bano Aya. Ma yen now to say, Ebia Wenya 100, Wenya 80, and Usano, MYA. Demono, and Nipano who qualifies R5 for reaching the Anomuia, Onoma collecting in our boom. But say, Becca won't say, and Peso Bibeca say, reaching way to my way, reaching way to my way, no MYA. Now, my Jerry, I told the Bina Utlas, now Utian this. He said, your Muka, now a Yaru who. Say, Mr. Kote Kasati say, your mama time.
Okay, madam say 1 minute and so. And I made it to media and media see we need 100.9 so. Meeting and the MAC-JERRY OSEI AGYEMAN. What a year ya sanitary or political analyst Nana and our team Manuel Alote or parliamentary candidate NDC when ya so too. Frema Abankro, Mami Frema and then Anaya for one more and the year in charge of the social media handles no. Sarana Kodamia the name producer Ujina Mechi. Kwesi Waje, the Darling Boy and channel manager. Dr. Faradex and executive producer, fully supported by my general manager, Kennedy Asante Osei Esquire. Nyame ya adoma nwumre me no be share touchlight so. And then many MPP, my national treasurer. Do I hear music asem so? Ahead of 2 days, mo kwa the super we kwa super technically me kan ye. A special electoral college election say MPP financially mo preparations to say national executive level saying na entotoye eko ene mene Dr. China ana Dr. Jamina eno bebe fia na nwumre mene no one on one na ye DMPP mon komo itomonta masudin nyame ya do my best shola Michael take over or the ye kofie on abena mo way wo mo de eba beto also ye be hia nwumre